Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your daily focus tarot for Tuesday. Sorry I've been gone for a few days. I've needed to work extra to pay for car repairs. So we have the Star and the Seven of Wands. So you are healing. You are getting your creativity back. You are coming out of your comfort zone, letting go of, in order to have a wish come true, in order to have this healing, you're letting go of stuff that doesn't work for you anymore, whether it's thoughts, behavior patterns, anything that you felt, maybe you were being judged by, stuff that you felt you had to keep practicing at. You're really overcoming all of that, and you're letting go of it. You're making way for your creativity. You're transforming your thinking in regards to this this healing and this overcoming of your obstacles and letting go of these things. You're really looking at your long-term goal. You're looking at taming these inner fears, these inner passions and desires that you may have had that got in the way of your long-term goal of stability in regards to your health, in regards to your finances and your career. You're looking at things from a different angle. You're taking action towards that transformation. You might even be starting a creative project, something that's bringing you towards your goal, towards your vision. Your action is moving you towards that goal. You could be making a choice that's in alignment with what it is you want to achieve long term in regards to your stability. You could be making that choice to move towards that goal, to let go of those negative things, those negative thought patterns. We have the Prince of Pentacles in reverse, the Chariot, and the Five of Cups. So the Prince of Pentacles in reverse, this is the opposite. It's not taking action. This is what you could be letting go of or getting the new perspective on. It sometimes talks about perfectionism or being too disciplined, and that leads to boredom and stagnancy. That leads to feeling like you're stuck in your career, you're stuck in your ability to move forward with your health, because of this being overly perfectionist, this overly obsessed with discipline, with rules, with needing to have things a certain way. Using your willpower to get out of that state of needing to have things a certain way, needing to have things be perfect because in the past you had this rejection, this betrayal, this heartbreak, these things that didn't work out. So you decided they didn't work out because things weren't perfect, because you weren't in control of yourself, or you weren't in control of your health or your emotions or your career, your finances. So you felt you had to become a little bit over controlling with them in order to not lose more things, more people around you, or more relationships, whether they were career relationships or personal relationships with friends, with family, with lovers, with romantic people. You kind of became a little over controlling. maybe, or you came a little bit too disciplined in regards to yourself, and you were using a lot of willpower to do that, and this is part of what held you back and made you stagnant. This is part of what you're healing. You're letting go of that perfectionism, of that need to be too controlling to prevent loss. You're getting a more balanced perspective on the situations, and you're moving forwards. Because you see the Prince of Pentacles, he's not moving, or the Knight of Pentacles, but these other two, they're moving forwards. Swords and Wands are moving forward, so you're thinking, your creativity, your growth, your spiritual growth, it's moving forwards. Once you get out of this stagnant, once you get out of this need to control, and you get this new perspective, you get this new angle on what happened, and let go of that behavior and that thinking pattern. That's the obstacle you need to overcome. Holding on too tightly in the belief that if you hadn't, in the belief that if you would have held on as tightly in the past, it would have changed the situation. It wouldn't have changed the situation. In the past, even if things would have been perfect in the past, the Five of Cups still would have happened because it wasn't right for you. Whatever this relationship or this heartbreak, this rejection was, this Five of Cups situation where three of them spilled, whatever it was for you in the past, even if it would have been, even if you would have been perfect, even if you would have controlled all of the variables or been more self-disciplined, it still wouldn't have worked out. Okay? That's what you should understand. It wasn't right for you. Either the time wasn't right, or the situation or the person wasn't right. It just wasn't right. So it wouldn't have worked out. It doesn't matter how perfect you thought the situation needed to be, or you needed to be. That's the thought pattern and behavior pattern you need to let go of. It wouldn't have worked out because it wasn't right. Okay? It had nothing to do with you not being quote unquote perfect, or with the situation, the rules. That had nothing to do with those rules you feel you needed to put into place after it fell through. It was never going to work out. I hope that makes sense for you. Have a great Tuesday. Bye.